Right, my last YouTube post was, I think it was just over 2 weeks ago. Well, that was doing a trial with these two. Two Cannas, identical in size, near enough, and I did a trial using clover compost against my compost as a growing medium. So them two are potted on into bigger pots, as you can see there. One in clover, one in my compost. I was then going to take these to a show I did just over a week ago, which is this one. Rutland got a garden flower show. I suppose I wanted to take those two plants with us just to show me audience when I do my talks that the root structure that I could get with my own compost up against clover. But I couldn't do it in the sense, got no room in the car. You got to take my mate with us and all my props for my talks. Talking the Saturday and Sunday, this is the first talk on Saturday morning. This is at 10 o'clock. Good turnout, in fact, excellent turnout. Both morning, 10 o'clock. Don't forget the show only opened at 9:30. So I think another hour I never had. This was Sundays. Better turnout then. I was talking again on the afternoon, but that was 4 till 5, but the show closed at 5. And we didn't have so many in. But enjoyed it. It was good. Right, so the two which I couldn't take, I'm up the corner there, so we'll have a nose of them. When I was at the show, the audience, because I mentioned them, and they said, can you put them on YouTube so you can see them? It's better than me talking about it. And one thing I found with my compost, I'm not going so leggy, I'm coming out dwarf. So once again, same as my trial I did a few years back. Upended the clover compost, white, thick roots. Yeah, it tells me it's a nice, strong and healthy plant. Now I'm going to upend the Canna with my compost. Thicker, whiter roots, exactly the same as my last trial a few years back. That tells me he's on par, or if not doing better. So, and that's the position. They also asked me at the doing my talks if I could put the cover my composting method on as well. So we're going to go through that as well. One bin, taking the lid off, and my first carpet I'm going to take off, but I'll turn my lid upside down, shake all the worms from my top carpet onto my next one, or towel, whatever you use. I'll then put that in the lid because there's still a few worms in there, I don't want to lose them. And I'm just going through the carpets, shaking each one and putting that back in the lid again. So this is where I get me extra worms from. That was a white towel, cotton towel. That was a new one, because worms will eat that and all. So my last carpet, which I've saved everything, then gets bunged in. So if I've just chopped some up, then I spread them around with my chopped ingredients. Putting the stuff back on again. The carpets do dry, especially this weather. And the first one that went in needed watering. The cotton one, the white, and that weren't too bad. That was still moist. And the green one was moist as well. But if you keep these moist, ideal breeding conditions inside. And the top carpet, the Odin, that needed a bit of moisture on as well. The lid is not put on tight. It is only put half on, so air gets in from the top and the bottom. Still got white to repel the heat and the light. I don't want my worms to cook. I also got to use some of my own compost as a growing medium. This is for potting on, so I've got to take the worms out. If I'm using it as a top dressing, I'll leave the worms in. So I've got the bag on the left. That's my ingredients I use for my compost. I'm getting the handful out at a time, and on the right I'm picking the worms out. And there I'm going to put them back into the compost bin. I mean, I'm still going to get worms in my compost because of the eggs. They won't be hatched out tomorrow. But these lot get added back into my compost and then get going there. Right, that's done that lot. That lot is then second lot finished. Upended. This is me little babbies. Look at them. Beautiful. Hordes on them. Spread them about. Bung them in. Right, I've took some out of the bottom. Now I'm going to fill that hole back in again. So I'm just pushing it down from the top, filling the hole. And that's my growing medium, what I'm going to use. What I've just mixed all together. All them ingredients mixed together. Superb stuff. Right, my canna is started flowering. In fact, it's flowered this morning. I might still put it on the end of this. Obviously I ain't going to talk over it because I'm talking now. But we're just looking at the roots again. Still good. And that's it, people. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will put a flower of my canna that's opened up on the end. Cheers all.